who shot me. I said who shot me, and that's why the fuck you in jail. Y'all motherfuckers are dragging it online like it's some new evidence. There's no new evidence.
It's been just over a year since the conviction of Tory Lanez for shooting Megan Thee Stallion in July of 2020. The case was highly influenced by social media and, of course, the court of public opinion. Not saying Tory was 100% innocent, but I do feel like there was foul play on both ends. However, the faultiness of Tory is getting all the spotlight because he's considered the aggressor. After an argument in the car over fame led to them being pulled over and a gun was fired, injuring Megan Thee Stallion. Jaquan Smith, Tory Lanez's bodyguard, the fourth and final passenger in the car, who conveniently went missing during the time of the trial, stated that he saw Kelsey, Mrs. Harris, with the gun in her hand, and that they were all fighting for the gun and he didn't see who shot the gun. However, he insinuated that Kelsey shot Meg. To be entirely clear, he was the only sober person in this whole situation, so typically he is more trustworthy. After the statement on Tory Lanez's appeal was released, Megan went on a evisceration rant, calling out Tory, Kelsey, and Party for the lack of accountability in this trial, questioning Tory and Kelsey why didn't they take the stand to defend either of themselves.
Imagine y'all saying somebody is following the street code, not snitching. Are you snitching or are you not snitching? Because y'all trying to pretend like Kelsey shot me. Kelsey didn't motherfucking shoot me. And I really wonder why her main problem with me was, you won't tell people I didn't shoot you. I was like, Kelsey, I don't want to talk about this on social media at all. But now you won't even get online and defend yourself. So that really just proves my points. Either you took some money or your life is in danger. Like, why won't you get online and say, bitch, because this is what y'all care about. Y'all care about online. Because the case, if you say you didn't shoot me, why won't you get on the stand and say I didn't shoot this bitch? You say it online every day. You figure out how to get your niggas to say you didn't do it. You figure out how to get the blogs to say you didn't do it. But the one fucking would have mattered from was you. You should have said I didn't do it. Kelsey did it. If she did it, why wouldn't you just say she did it? Kelsey, if you did not do it, why won't you just say I did not do it? I know who shot me. I said who shot me, and that's why the fuck you in jail. Y'all motherfuckers are dragging it online like it's some new evidence. There's no new evidence. Motherfucking witnesses went missing. Why? I wonder why the witnesses went missing. Did y'all pay them? Why y'all showing up now? Why y'all showing up? It's about to be 2024. Y'all still fucking with me. Y'all still fucking with me. Why? Because y'all see me moving on and doing better. Y'all see me trying to heal and trying to grow. But y'all keep trying to bring me back this way when I'm trying to go this way.
Tory Lanez had been sentenced a few months ago to 10 years in a California state prison for 3 charges related to assault. The media viewed the situation as a gender war, which in actuality, it was just a result of a failed love triangle between 3 parties. The first aspect that made this case very messy was the story inconsistencies. First, it was Megan saying she didn't get shot, that she stepped on glass, and she was seen on IG Live and social media better than ever a few days after. Then came the criminal lawsuits quickly against Tory. Now, to paint the scene, they're both very drunk at the party, and Meg was upset that Tory was flirting with Kylie Jenner. It's hard not to make Meg look like the problem in a situation because she was a victim of a horrible shooting, but I have to paint the picture and tell the truth about what led up to the shooting. Meg got drunk and got kicked out of the party, and Tory Lanez was still there. Now, after Meg left, she made a reason to go spin back to the party because she forgot something, one of her belongings, and when she left, she basically forced Tory Lanez to leave with her. Now, during the car ride home, one thing led to another, and Tory, Kelsey, and Megan all got into an argument, and the driver pulled over the car, and the shots were fired that hit Megan. But the story leading up to the shooting and the argument was very vague and grainy, as it felt like both parties were leaving out information that could make them look bad. For Megan, who was actually shot in her foot, she was traumatized, and she's ready to tell it all, and wanted Tory Lanez to be thrown underneath the jail. As according to her, she told him that he was a D-list rapper and she was bigger than him, which at the time was true because her song Savage just blew up on TikTok, and it's clear that her head was gassed and her ego was inflated. But that's still not a reason for her to let you get shot by Tory Lanez. So to her belief, Tory Lanez's pride was destroyed and he lashed out, shooting her. In Tory's defense, he actually had no story. He simply told people on social media he didn't shoot her, and that was that. Now the question raised of why didn't you take the stand if you're innocent is truly bogus by Megan. We all know hip-hop is rooted in street culture. So Megan saying, are you snitching or not snitching, right before she questioned, why would you hop on the stand, is blasphemy. Street code usually only applies to women and children, but if Tory were to go on the stand and call you a liar and point the finger at Kelsey as she shot you, he would be viewed as a rat or a snitch on social media, and especially involving a case with women was not a good look at all. We all know that snitching and cooperating in hip-hop is equivalent to career suicide. Plus, with Megan ready to take the stand and tell it all, it would have been his word versus hers, and by the looks of it, she was ready to tell it all, and it was a lose-lose situation for Tory. During this case, Kelsey pled the Fifth Amendment, which is basically gives her a reason not to testify because what she said about another person would incriminate herself. So how did people not look at her weird as she had some involvement and only look at Tory? Tory saying he didn't shoot Meg on social media and Kelsey refusing to speak about what happened makes me confidently believe everybody got their hands dirty in some way, shape, or form. Megan made insinuations of Kelsey's taking $1 million in hush money by Tory, but that claim wasn't quite logical because if you were to take $1 million, why not disappear then come to court? Surprisingly, in the 2 years leading up to the trial, it seemed that Megan had a low probability of winning the case because on social media we all believed that she was lying on Tory, and essentially Tory won in the court of public opinion, but not in the criminal court. The crazy part is, for the first time it felt like the notion of believe all women was skewered. A big part of this trial, which is the reason that Megan initially started lying dating back to the Gayle King interview, is because they brought up her promiscuous past with various celebrities such as ballers like Ben Simmons and rappers like DaBaby and Tory Lanez. And actually, it was her getting involved in a love triangle of trying to steal her friend's man, Kelsey, and Tory, is what got her all the way in this position in the first place. We all know value is determined by the level of access to something. So typically, if you have a high body count or high mileage, men, I guess, view you as less than, which is technically normal. What's really ironic in this situation is most female rappers, especially Megan Thee Stallion, talk this persona in their music of being sexually liberated and free in real life, encouraging their younger fans who are most likely women to do the same. So it becomes a bit contradicting when people call you out for being promiscuous and you're embarrassed by it, but in the lifestyle and the songs, everything you portray on the internet, that's what you live by. And is the content sold to your fans? Party Fontaine, Megan's ex-boyfriend, stuck by her during the height of this case when people were exposing everybody that she slept with, but after the case, he quickly got dropped. Over a month ago, Party released a single, The Person, with 2 E's just like how Megan spells The Stallion. He accused Megan of cheating and embarrassing him in the public eye while he stood by her clueless of her sexual past. God, I treated you like a queen. Whole time I'm a clown in your circus. I tried to pull you up out the mud. Here you are trying to drown me on purpose.
Why did we break up? There's a laundry list of reasons that could have caused us to be apart.
And I don't want you to give any of them because you still love that young lady.
That was my next question, because on your project, it sounds like, no, on The Person, it sounds like you still love her.
You do. You definitely love her.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm a person that believes love doesn't go away. It changes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've always, and that's another thing I've stated. Like, yo, I always want well for her. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a person that wants bad for her. I'm not out here calling her all types of such and such.
Had me beefing with niggas you knew you was effing. Beautiful girl, but your soul is disgusting. You got everything, but you still ain't happy. That should be showing you something. Hire detectives, girl, you the feds. Not in your house, not in your bed. You lying to people, you sick in the head. This song was a response to Megan releasing Cobra, in which she detailed her catching him getting fellatio, but Party wasn't letting up. You know the devil was a serpent. For some streams and views, girl, I hope it was worth it. Now this ain't for Megan Thee Stallion, this for Megan the person. Megan responded with this video.
I used to, but it seems like every time I take a step forward to heal and do something different, motherfuckers be like, no, come back. Get your ass back to this negativity. Come back this way. You're not supposed to be smiling right now. You're not supposed to still be getting deals. You're not supposed to be in movies. You're not supposed to be recording albums. You're supposed to be sad where you was with me 2-3 years ago. When I got in a relationship, all that shit was deleted. I was sat the fuck down. I was sat, I was seated. I was very much happy where I was at. If this man is saying, I didn't cheat on her, I didn't do that, well, why the fuck is you responding to me? Do you know how many niggas y'all claim I done fucked with? Why are you answering? Why are you trying to make that shoe fit? Was it you getting your dick sucked in the same spot I was sleeping? If you say it wasn't true, why the hell is you dissing me? Like, what the fuck is going on? Why are you talking to me? If you say I wasn't talking to you, I wasn't talking to you. Like, you just wanted to fucking find a reason to bash me. It seems very...
Then she addressed her recent live with this tweet. In case you missed the whole live, I know certain blogs like to focus on cutting up tidbits to make me look shady, ignoring the facts, refusing to report any positivity concerning me, but I hope my supporters know I'm growing as a person. When I was low, I didn't make good decisions. I didn't value myself. I'm re-falling in love with Megan. And these days, I simply don't allow any BS in my space. I'm a real human who has made mistakes, and I'm growing, learning every day. I love y'all. Okay, bye for now. Every party took a loss in this situation. But nothing was as big as Tory. He lost his freedom, his temporary citizenship in America, and worst of all, his music career, as after the 10 years are done, he'll be deported back to Canada. Megan obviously suffered physical and emotional pain from being shot, and the media portraying her as a liar, to which to some extent is true. But Tory, as sad as to say, he was found guilty of assault, and a gun should have never been involved in the situation in the first place. New series coming January 2023. Subscribe for more. Patreon, Jared Star, link in bio.